were discovered! Stand clear! Our business does not concern you, Longlegs. Pepin will be back momentarily with the tome, and then we will be on our way. Until then, do not interfere. It is called the Tome of Contrition, and it is a record of gnomish experience throughout the ages. But that is all I can say. To reveal more could be detrimental to our expedition. Now, if only Pepin would return from undersea fasting. A dread cloud hangs above this island. I can feel it. The Tome of Contrition was stolen by the Diverga in one of their barbaric raids. During the Edessa migration, we gnomes transported many artifacts from across the seas to the Great Library. The temptation was too much for such savages. But of all the relics lost to us, the Tome of Contrition is the most important. It is not my place to explain, and not yours to know. I will put it this way. The loss of such a book could do irreparable harm. I'm not sure. Obviously, I cannot pursue him. It is my duty to stay here, to see to our higher purpose. But something must be done. Pepin's tardiness is a concern. Fine. Yes, it is decided. You may find Pepin, and you will be rewarded for doing so. But I accept no responsibility for your safety. None whatsoever. It is inland, beyond the cliffs. We have made our camp here so as not to arouse suspicion in the villages to the east. Castaways are an excitable breed. I am Templar Tenses, here on behalf of the Basilica Nostra. The work of scholars is not usually my concern, but the Tome of Contrition is a particularly sensitive item, and its fate is of an importance far beyond academics. The tome was taken from one of our relic galleys during the migration to fill the Great Library of Edessa. As it always is with the Diverga, they had no idea of the worth of what they'd taken. They'd sooner burn a book for warmth than learn how to build their own fire. The sea dwarfs have no respect for what we hold dear. They aren't fit to walk the earth. That is why they're exiled to the oceans. It is the closest the Diverga on this island had to a vault. Their most valuable plunder is stored deep in its dark and dripping corridors. Tracking the tome to this location was a monumental effort on the part of our scholars and mariners. Piracy is a dirty business, and I prefer to retrieve what we came for and depart. I find this sort of setting to be rather agitating. So sinister. I am aware of him. The comings and goings of barbarous rabble is not my province. The fact that I am here on this rock at all is proof that I've somehow offended my superiors. It is torture. He means well, but neither his intellect nor his discipline are up to the caliber of even our weakest scholars. Pepin is perfect for tasks like this one, of the run and fetch variety. Goodbye.
Aye, stranger.
Carloman and I are eager to leave this place. It is far more peculiar than we anticipated. The research does not do its perversion justice. You may call me Scholar Manoise, the Elder Manoise, as in Louis Manoise, author of the treatise on the origins of the Fey kind. Surely you've heard of it? It is quite well known. In certain circles. You will not pry any secrets from this scholar. The contents of the tome are known only to a chosen few. One day, I hope to be one of them. Pepin? He's no scholar. The Basilica Nostra never would have chosen him for this expedition if it weren't for his uncle, Templar Vinther. If I have to read another one of his ridiculous theories on the vivification of the dead, I will throw myself into the sea. My brother Carloman and I were recruited to assist Templar Tenses in this expedition. No doubt because of our superior insight. We were also available. Yes, I have caught whispers of this man and his history. Why is it that other races are so transfixed by the exploits of cutthroats and cretins? You'd assume they have nothing more worthwhile to aspire to. Farewell.
I keep waiting for the Templar Tenses to tell us we're leaving Gallows End. Nothing yet. I studied the region ahead of time, assembled a collection of the library's best references. I must admit that the island is much different than I expected. I preferred the books. Dead kill? Sounds sinister. Should I be concerned? This is all very exciting. I've never met a pirate before. Are you a pirate? I am Scholar Manoise of the Basilica Nostra. My brother Lewis and I were nominated for this expedition because of our exemplary work on the Frostbreak Sea chronology. Perhaps you have heard of it. Probably not. Don't make me waste my breath. Did he lobby tirelessly to be considered for his position in the Basilica Nostra? No. Did he burn the library candles to Nubs writing his papers? No. Scholar Germain, and it pains me to call him that, is better off lost in the mud of a Dverga tunnel. We are all spared his ignorance. Aye.
What brings you down here? Oh, I see. Leave it to Templar Tenses to send me an assistant. And a lofty one at that. She has no confidence in me. Never has. There's no need for aid. I have the situation under control. Mostly. Just wait. When I return, tome in hand, she will have no choice but to boast of my valor. Everyone believes I'm a failure, but I will prove my worth. I've labored long and hard to reach the rank of scholar. Don't let anyone tell you different. Everyone will. I assure you. Did Templar Tenses not tell you? No, she wouldn't, would she? The Tome of Contrition is where our wisest leaders record the mistakes they've made in the name of progress. The instances of frailty, of weakness. Such knowledge prevents our kind from repeating its greatest mistakes. With it, we're able to move forward, not wallow in the past. As you can expect, the contents of this book are quite damning. I can't seem to find my way in these vast, convoluted passages. I don't know how the Dverga ever did. The treasure chamber is somewhere down here, but I've yet to discover it. Is that where we are? No one would tell me where we were going. Typical. I've never heard of a dead cow. Is it a species of algae? Plankton, perhaps? It's in the chamber at the end of this passage. We might need to find it among the other treasures, but our facts indicate that the tome is there. This is not a job. Now, I'll just need to figure out how to get through this door. Check for a lever or a switch. Back to the mission. I swear it. get it.
Cycle the second, the Alfar. You would not enjoy the awkward scrambles needed to traverse this isle, my love. They are treacherous. I must resemble the tumblers we witnessed in Sun Camp all those many nights ago, reeling and twisting. The Arathi were not the only inhabitants of Gallows End, though surely the oldest. Natural caverns in the north and south boast evidence of a variety of other visitors, both man and beast. Alfar weapons and armor litter the beaches, treasures for the taking. They too seem to have departed in haste. It is a troubling trend. What is terrorizing everyone? Give my good wishes to the Templars, dear Netta. As always, you are in my thoughts.
Keep it up. This old ruin won't last much longer, I'm afraid. We'd better move quickly. I won't be afraid, I won't be afraid.
It would be you, wouldn't it? I should have known Pepin would fail. He's never done otherwise. Well, the expedition has proven successful, and that is all that matters. This is one mistake that will not make its way into the Tome of Contrition. That is certain. Now we must depart. It is a long voyage back to Edessa. A pity our vessels are built for the gnomish frame. Otherwise I might have brought you with us. Yes, it is quite a pity. Goodbye.
No one shall harm the Scion. This area is off limits to outsiders. The offering approaches.
What do you wish from the Scion, Frail One? Don't you know that I am to be replaced? Akara prepares the successor. The Benevolent One is more powerful than any of us can truly grasp. His magic reaches back through the ages of Amalur, nearly to the beginning. His only wish is to protect those who seek solace in this life, to withdraw from the clamor and death of the outside world. He is peace. I was once called Pima. Like many on this island, I was a castaway, left for dead on the beaches of Gallows End. I underwent the offering ceremony when I was a younger woman, back when I didn't know what the future held. I have been the Scion ever since. The Watchers have been on this island for as long as anyone can remember. They protect the Scion, and they defend Akara's interest wherever they may be. The villagers are Akara's flock. They translate his wisdom into practice, making our world a better one. This is where Akara chose to create his perfect world, where he could watch over mortals and aid them in their quest for contentment. Praise Akara.
You don't belong here.